All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the Raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. If you want to over.
Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Oh, wow.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight?
Almost made it to the end of the intro. Good afternoon, Magic Crew. Welcome to Miami, Florida. Bienvenidos a Miami. Welcome in, guys. Glad you guys can join us here for another Ear to Ear Magic live stream. Today, coming to you from the Miami Terminal ports for cruises. And I am beyond excited to have you guys come in here today. If this is the first time you've ever joined us here at Ear to Ear Magic. Hi, my name is Chris. I'm your Virgin Voyage travel agent in the ship. And it is the brand new ship from Virgin Voyages. And you guys are going to be on board with us this afternoon. So if you're joining us here today for the first time, we hope that you guys will jump into the chat, have some fun, ask some questions, because for the next hour or so, I am going to take you aboard the brand new brilliant lady here in Miami. Now, this tour is just for travel agents. So everybody on board is a first mate. So every time we stop to talk to somebody, they're gonna try to sell you a Virgin Voyage cruise. I got you guys taken care of. So feel free for the next time, while you're watching live, ask as many questions as you like in the chat. I'm here to help you out. And if we don't have the answers, we're gonna find them out for you. Or if you're watching in replay, leave a comment afterwards, ask the questions there, or you can reach out to us at our website, eartoearmagic.com. Fill out a cruising form. We'll take care of you. So welcome to the brilliant lady. So let's go ahead and get started. I will say this though, as we get into today's stream, I'm going to be taking you aboard the ship. We're going to show you some areas that just make me happy because we love Virgin Voyage so much. But if there's something that today you watch and you're like, you know what, I want to try this out. I want to get on board of one of those ships. Now is the time to reach out to us to do it, because Virgin Voyages said that not only did we invite you guys to be on board the ship today, but anyone of your travel clients at Travel Nation who book between today and October 30th, and well, they do a sea terrace, we're gonna give them a $100 bar credit in addition to whatever we've got for our promotions right now, with 70% off the second cruiser and up to $500 off the price of the cruise. And if you book a Rockstar cruise villa or Rockstar suite, we're gonna get $200 bar credit for you guys to use. So keep that in mind as you guys are watching today, and we hope that if you're interested, come on and reach out to us. Let's get you guys on aboard a Virgin Voyage cruise. And final thing, if you don't want to do it by yourself, if you're a little nervous, we got you covered as well. In 2026, the Ear to Ear Magic crew and community and family, the Magic Cruisers, will be going to Alaska aboard one of the first Alaskan cruises here with Virgin Voyages, aboard this very ship. July 2nd to the 9th, 7-night cruise. We're going to be sailing out of Seattle, Washington, going to Ketchikan. We're going to be going to Sitka. We're going to be looking at some glaciers. We're going to have 7 nights, 8 days of fun. We would love for you guys to be a part of it. And if you're thinking about or have thought about joining us here on this Alaska cruise next year, now is the time. Now is the perfect time to make that booking, because you can get up to $200 additional bar credit on top of all of the regular promos that are going on at the moment. So that's enough of that. We want to see a ship. So let's turn this camera around. Enough of this guy. Let's look at it. And welcome to Virgin Voyages, Brilliant Lady.
Gonna put the world away for a minute. Pretend I don't live in it. Sunshine gonna wash my
The smell of a Virgin Voyages cruise always puts me at ease.
Asked me love, but I lost it. She got too close, so far, and now I'm lost in the trying to find me a better lady.
This is our main lobby. We hope it puts you guys at ease. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Welcome in, Shaquille. Steve, the Technophile. How you doing? Says I could do that. That'd make it real easy. Hello, Jacob. Welcome in, Linda B. Hey, Brittany. Jacob, good to see you. Jaylon, Gina Bina, oh Missy, how you doing? Oh, Brittany, if we can get you on a cruise, we will do what we can to get you on a cruise, because it's just so much fun. I'm immediately at ease when I came on board. So this is our main lobby. Of course, there's bars everywhere. Virgin Voyages, of course, is an 18-up only cruise line. Everyone's going to be an adult. And once you get out in international waters, everyone is going to be of drinking age too. So we are still in Miami. I won't get too far out. We are using Wi-Fi, and I do not want to lose that opportunity. But look at this shiny new ship. Just took its first guest for Labor Day weekend. How you doing, Otney? No icebergs in Miami. Well, only in your drinks. Some of the greatest things about Virgin Voyages. Cruising oftentimes scares people because they think it's too expensive and they're not able to do it. And the great thing about Virgin Voyages is they don't nickel and dime you like they do on so many other cruise lines. How does that work? Well, there's no drink packages. You like to drink sodas? You got Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, coffees and waters are all complimentary, so you don't have to buy drink packages to make that happen. Second, they're not going to hit you with a huge tip at the end. All the tips are included. No buffets. So all of your food is made and prepared fresh, not sitting out there, and no one's been, holding and playing with the stuff and things like that. So it is, all of that is included, and all of the dining, which is won Virgin Voyages so many cruise awards, are all included. You don't even have to get upcharged. There is no dining room. You have the galley, several small eateries, and then restaurants all around the ship. More than 20 plus locations. We're coming up here on the Social Club. One of my boys' favorite places to come, especially Caleb. He loves the Social Club. Get yourself some milkshakes. You can get burgers, french fries, several things at the Social Club. Susan and I will come by and look at snacks. They always have desserts out, and they also have candy. They used to have 2 to 3 candy jars, and they change out the candy every day. You swing by the Social Club, if you can catch somebody there, simply say, hey, can I have some gummy bears? Can I have some Swedish fish? Can I have some jelly beans? They pull out a little bag and they make it happen. Nick. Oh, you know what? I think once we've got you on this ship, you might change your mind. Today they're only open from 1 to 11, but of course when you're actually on the ship, things and the times may change. Specifically for our tour, they have hot dogs, they have chicken wings, they have Reuben sandwiches, Philly cheesesteaks, pretzels, popcorn, and of course you can get yourself a ice cream float or milkshake. I'm looking to see what candy they have today. I see Twizzlers, I see something, Red Vine, and things like that. Here's my secret, here's my tip. When you go by and they have your favorite candy, just ask for it. They'll put it in a bag, put it in your pocket, put it in your room, and when you make it back to your room in your sea terrace later on in the night, you can go, oh yeah, that's right. I got some Swedish fish stored over here. How you doing? That's right, I'm sorry. Ahoy. I'm back home. I can say ahoy now. Ahoy, sailors! We're into the Loose Cannon, one of many bars on board the ship. Susan and I are excited because we just saw Oscar. Oscar was on board our very first ever cruise with Virgin Voyages on the Scarlet Lady. He is our resident musician. He's been on board the Brilliant Lady since it first started sailing, and will be on board until February. So the arcade. I think this is maybe why Caleb loves the social club so much. It's because the arcade is right beside it. And all of the games are free play. So you can play Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, the original Mario Brothers, Tetris, Daytona USA. The cruise in May, Caleb asked if I could come in and play with him for a bit, and we went through and played this entire game from start to finish. Just spending time with him playing Sunset Riders. Welcome in. You guys are just joining us. Ahoy, ahoy. Lisa B, yes, gratuities are included, so you don't have to worry about that awkward day toward the end of the cruise where they go, oh, thanks for sailing with us. Give us some more money. No, it's already taken care of. But that doesn't make it a little bit more fun to do Virgin Voyages. They don't hitch it into the cruise with extra sad things. Another thing, Lisa, they offer complimentary Wi-Fi. Now, it's not the fastest. They do have faster speeds that you can pay to upgrade to. But you know what? If you're on vacation and all you want to do is post on Instagram, check your email, things like that, that is not an additional cost. And if you know, cruising on some of these cruise lines, it's quite a pretty penny to pay extra for that Wi-Fi. So, again, here's our, gummy bears. Gummy bears. Caramel popcorn. Vines. And make sure if you're gluten-free or have other allergies, ask. Susan's always very happy to know that they have so many more options for her for gluten-free than other ships. Jenny's like, I'd spend a lot of time in there. Greg, if you are not a drinker, if you do not drink alcohol, bar tab can be used for any kind of things. You can use your bar tab for coffees, specialty coffees. Now, your basic coffee is always included, but there is two places in particular, the Grounds and the Grounds Bar 2. Both of those have upgraded cappuccinos, lattes, you know, your fancy coffees. So, and they're not overpriced either. We'll go by and I'll show you some of the pricing on it. But instead of you spending $5-6 on a cappuccino or a latte, you got bar tab, buy yourself a drink. Got a coffee drink. You know what? For breakfast, I highly recommend getting yourself some fresh pressed tangerine juice. If you've never had it, I tried it for the first time here on Virgin Voyages and loved it. You can get yourself any of the fresh pressed juices, cold pressed, or you can get mocktails at many of the restaurants, Greg. With their cocktail menu, they always offer at least 1 or 2 mocktail, no alcohol, but really cool concoctions. Susan really loves to do that. So guess what? If you're ever dining and you're like, you know what, that sounds cool, but I don't want to spend the extra money, I'll have a Coke. Well, guess what? You have a bar tab, and it's complimentary. That was given to you because you booked during certain time periods. Get yourself this Green Garden, Martini, and try it out. Why not? So. Bar tab can be used for lots of things in that way. All right, it's gonna get loud here. We're coming into the shore club. Live music all across the ship. One of the other things I like about Virgin Voyages here in the Shore Club, in the Galley, sometimes you can't sit long enough. You're late to a show or you got to get to something else, but you want to bite. They make these available. There's the grab and goes. They have these containers, no trash. Every one of these grab and goes is used in reusable bento box style that they wash and they clean, and they don't create any trash in using it. So if there's something you want to get but you can't wait around, grab one of these, take it with you, take a plate, enjoy it. They have them here, they have them in the Galley, and it's a great way to make sure you have something on the go. I'm going to quickly look at the menu. Tell me they have. Oh, they do. They have the grilled shrimp. This is by far my favorite thing here in the dock house, guys. The grilled shrimp with garlic, yogurt, and the Aleppo butter. You have to kick me out of here because I will just sit there and order grilled shrimp after grilled shrimp after grilled shrimp. How do you do it? You just sit down at any of the tables and you take a menu and you raise up a flag just like that. One of the servers will see it and bring you the food. You don't have to stand up anywhere. You don't have to go to a counter. They will just come and take your order, and as soon as you need something, you just raise it up and they'll bring it and come and check them with you again. Get the shrimp, it's my favorite. I think I had about 4 servings of shrimp the last time we were in the dock house. Jackie says I also use the bar tab for a smoothie. That's a good way to do it as well. The Wake. This is our steakhouse on board the ships. And if there's a couple of things I can recommend that I know I've had and I really enjoyed. Let's see if they have it on this version. Oh, there's no desserts on here. We'll go find one. But the starters, the clam chowder, gotta love it. And from the grill, now I'm gonna take you guys down into the Wake. Again, this is our steakhouse. Reservations are required for dinner. You can make some reservations before you board the ship. Some others can be made while you're on board. And they'll even take last minute accommodations if need be. The smaller your party, the better and easier and flexible, more flexible they are. The steakhouse does serve breakfast. Breakfast is sort of a, I would say, first come, first serve, no reservations for brunch on certain days. Our very first group cruise on Virgin Voyages, we took over these two tables on the Scarlet Lady and had a great time and a great breakfast before we went out that day. We sang happy birthday to Mike. But having brunch at the wake is a really good idea, especially on your last day. Before you leave off the ship, if you can grab a brunch reservation. It's just a nice way to end your cruise. Yes, the music is loud. They have extra DJs here for us travel agents today. And even when we're on board for like our first day of embarkation, it gets a little loud. They get that party vibe going. But as I show you as we walk around, there will be spaces you can find that will be quiet. And one of the best spaces is on board your own balcony, where they have their signature red hammocks. Every time I get on one of these ships, if I'm actually cruising, of course today is just a tour, I love to get out on that balcony, get in that hammock and take a nap. It's one of the most peaceful things. Steve says suite. We're big on Princess and got their Sky Suite. It's an amazing 2-bedroom, 2-bath suite. Now, because we do have actual tours that are available to show and be able to see the rooms, but because we have so many excited travel agents to share that, we're gonna do those tours off stream just to make it easier. But here, Steve, they have what they call the Rockstar Suites. If you want something a little more spacious and you want to cruise like a rock star, we've got several options. Now, I am working off of the ship Wi-Fi, so if I go outside and it becomes a little staggered, it may just simply be because of the fact of the Wi-Fi. I'm getting a little too far from the interior of the ship, but we're gonna see. Juicy. Do they have a ship tour, bridge tour? Yes. Make sure you sign up for that as soon as you get on board, because it is very popular, but also very limited. They also have a unspeakable magic show, and that's a little harder to get into. All right, cold press. We've got grapefruit, tangerine, got the beet, the orange, carrot, and ginger, the kale, cucumber, lime, and ginger, and they also have some smoothies. The healthy shots, which I did not get nearly enough of those my first cruise, when I wasted so much bar credit by not just stocking up on those. But my favorite of all, certain areas, even here by the Juicy. You can go eat them outside, you can eat them in your room, but all of the containers are reusable, so nobody's creating any issues. We're gonna have to go back a little bit more into the interior of the ship. Let's see if we can get you guys back on there. There we go. I don't want to go on to cellular because then I'm gonna have to switch back over, but our outdoor area here. See, it's much quieter. And I will tell you, after 4 o'clock, come out here and try the menus for the Mediterranean fare and the Greek fare. They changed the menu and it's only available for a certain time.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot.
But great spaces out there. Oh, breeze. Nick, how many passengers are on board when it sails? Just one more. Floor went down. Working the ship. Yeah, this are live here in Miami aboard the. Working the ship. Yeah, this are live here in Miami aboard the Brilliant Lady. Sports ball here as well. That's about right, cruise fans. You know, for some ships and other cruise lines will be anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 guests. It's less than 3,000. Good Place makes fresh baked pizzas. If you're familiar with Royal Caribbean, think Sorrento's. But to me, it's so much better. Again, you have your grab and go. If you have somebody in the family who doesn't want pizza, but you do, then they can grab themselves a salad or something to eat. And they will make your pizza to order. And most, if not all, of the pizzas can be made gluten-free. So Susan can come through and have lots of the specials. Now, this again is not cheap, thrown together, heated up pizza. It's been sitting in their heat lab. They are making it fresh. So you may have to wait 10 minutes for your pizza to be prepared in the oven, out and in a box. But it's worth it. It's totally worth it. Enjoy your flavors. I think one of my favorite is the truffle egg. So. And the great thing is when they fix your pizza and you're like, you know what, I'm tired, I want pizza, but I'm tired. They'll put it in a to-go box for you. Take it back to your room. And then when your wife falls asleep, that means she's given up on the pizza and you're welcome to eat anything she's left over. That's just the rule. It's totally the rule. So, great spaces in here, but you know what? We almost always take it with us to go somewhere on the ship. You want to see what our menu is for today? The classic white truffle and egg. If you've never tried it, try it. Chicken pesto. Pretty fly for a white pie. And again, if you, for Susan, she just says, what can you make gluten-free? And they'll let you know. Which is a big, big plus for those who have dietary restrictions. Generally tend to go with the red. Hi. How are you?
Great.
Good to see you. I've been talking you up all day, and I'm like, I hope we get the red into her.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. You want to say hi to the crew?
Of course. Ahoy, sailors.
I'm so excited. Hey, I feel like I'm at home because I've got my red
You
velvet.
know the foodie has to have, what flavor is that?
It's got to be strawberry on red velvet. It's got to be
I
red
have
on
to
red.
have Rocky Road on red velvet.
I got a red on red.
Are you loving Brilliant so far?
We walked in and I was like, yes.
The difference, just the difference here, right?
This idea that it's all kind of on one level, the little, and
Well, this is because of Alaska.
Right.
So that we can have optimal viewing.
Well, you know, tell us about that because I want to bring you on. You got to tell us about Alaska.
So, Alaska, we've entered the big leagues.
You know you've made it when you made it to Alaska, right?
And a lot of what the differences are on this ship is all because of Alaska. So the roundabout now, it's cozy. It's so much more seating so that when it's freezing outside, people can still see the views. Same thing with the athletic club. So you got to go up there if you haven't. We're
going to go back up to level 15 and check that out.
Because now everything's outward facing and it's all ready for the viewing of Alaska. And then the slightly smaller sea terrace this is the only ship that has that cabin category.
Susan has been talking about that all morning.
2 hammocks.
Oh, we could actually hammock at the same time?
2 hammocks.
I always joke with her. I said, we could both fit in here. She looks at me like, no, because there's got to be somebody to help get out. Have you ever fallen asleep in one of those and can't get out?
I know, with the neck crick.
Well, my thing is, I fell asleep in the hammock last time and got ready for dinner, and I took my hat off to sleep in it, and it left the hammock design in my scalp. And she just cracked up laughing. I said, I'm putting my hat back on. Put my hat back on. But the hammocks are the best. Now, is there one other question, and that a lot of people were asking, is there anything else that's been changed in the way that this ship is done, being that it's Alaska? Do we have any, are there any of the upper decks or viewing decks any different?
So she's slightly smaller in the waist so that she can pass through the Panama Canal.
She did not get the red velvet ice cream.
No, she did not get the red velvet ice cream. So she is. That's where the slightly smaller sea terrace category came from as well. But other than this space, the athletic club, the slightly smaller sea terrace, and Grounds Club 2 in the Galley, those are the differences on this ship. Well, and of course the entertainment.
We're going to see electric tonight. I hope. Red hot tonight.
Red hot.
I don't even know what those are yet. I've been waiting. I don't want to know anything about it. I just want to go in and see what happens. So it's almost like not knowing about dual reality. Don't tell me about it. Just
the thing about Red Hot is that it was supposed to premiere earlier and we didn't like it. And so we rewrote it.
Oh, sweet.
And now it's ready.
There it goes.
And now it's ready.
You're just not throwing out product like version 2.0 and it still is bad.
Entertainment is really, really important for us. I mean, this brand started with music.
I know.
So it's the heart and soul.
Someone goes, wait, isn't this Virgin Records? Yeah.
Have you seen Richard Branson? He's on board.
No, is he?
Yes, he is.
I already ran into Oscar, who is our magician on the Scarlet Lady for our first cruise, and that was already exciting.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be with us in Alaska next year. He's going to leave in February. So we'll have to get a whole new happening crew.
That's okay. They're all great.
But I was telling everybody, Tamika's going to help you guys out. If you book with us for any Virgin Voyage cruise between now and October 30th, right? We're going to give you guys some extra. It's like an extra $100 for a sea terrace, extra $200 for...
But it's only for one person.
Oh.
So it's first come, first serve on that, guys.
Oh.
But we do have some cruise nights coming up. That's another way to snag some extras so we can get you those deets later.
Well, we're definitely going to find ways to always get you the best deal. But the thing is, when you get on board, you already feel like you're saving money already.
Absolutely.
Complimentary Wi-Fi. You're not having to pay a drink package you're not going to use. And you're not having to pay an enormous amount of tips on your way out. You're already sad. Now they're going to hit you with more money. It's an amazing cruise line. So
and everything is just so elevated that you see and get your money's worth.
Yes.
That's the best feeling of it all.
It's awesome. Well, it's good to see you.
Nice
I'm going to take you guys.
you.
I'm going to keep these guys going on the rest of our
right.
tour, and we will see you later on tonight.
Later.
All right. Thanks, Tamika. That's Tamika Bloodworth. She is our business development manager here at Virgin, and she takes care of us very well. So. How you doing, Michelle? Lieutenant Dan got ice cream. Ice cream. Okay. You want to go up one? You know I had to get some. All right, let's go check out our bubbly. Welcome, and guys, if you are joining us here today, later on in the stream, we are aboard Virgin Voyages, brand new ship, the Brilliant Lady. Where's Susan? I don't know if somebody's asking because I'm just kind of walking and talking and not seeing the chat as much as I'm doing. I'm really bad about this today. But Susan is actually in first mate panels right now. So as always, I'm having all the fun and she's doing all the hard work. But that's what's happening at the moment. So, anybody a fan of champagne? Our champagne bar? I'll start. I'm not going to take you guys into the staterooms, I don't believe. Only because there's going to be so many agents in there. It would be a little unfair to both of you guys. So, but we'll have more later. Let me see if we can. There we go. Galley is our kitchen. Gunbae is our hot pot kind of thing. And the Wake Club, the Dock House we've taken you guys to, the Loose Cannon is the bar there, the pizza place, Cannon is the bar there, the pizza place, and we are on level 5. So we're gonna see if we see if I can pull one out. What do I do with my bracelet? Oh. Went down the wrong hallway. I may have to go back up, see if we can take you through the casino after all. We're in the lower part of the ship, so a lot of cabins in this area. Check out the Manor. The ship. Get yourself some really great photos. You dressed up. You want to look good. You want that awesome cruise photo. This is the hallway to do it, guys. I'm waiting my turn to take you guys around the corner. How you doing, Andrea? I don't know if they have the free slot play, Patrick, but I do know that they've often have actually given us credits before and tabs and things to play to enjoy to start it out. So. All right. Here we go. This is your selfie spot right here, folks. Get yourself those photos. This is also where you can come to meet the diva. Aboard every ship, they have the Happenings crew.
Wait, this one's so much cooler.
And then the Happenings crew, the diva's here to entertain. So. I'm just not fashionable enough. I feel better in the galley. But this area here is an auditorium. It is 2 stories. There's the other way to get to the balconies right over there. And there'll be lots of late night entertainment. There'll be dance parties. There'll be all kinds of stuff here in the Manor. So you can find it inside the casino. I'll step on through here.
Whoa! I think that's really cool.
Sparkles! Get that photo. Oh my gosh, it's the best Virgin Voyage travel agent ever! Who is it? Do you have some eye cream?
I do have some ice cream.
What flavor ice cream do you have?
Pistachio. And it's
Pistachio?
so good.
Oh, that's nuts.
So good.
So, all right, you done with some training? You want to have fun with us for a few minutes as we go check out some shopping?
Yes.
They won't let us buy anything. I know, I've already been through them. I was sneaking, but they won't let you buy anything. I know, it's like touch, but you can't take it.
Okay, my dear.
It's like the worst thing. It's like, look at all of it, but you can't have any of it. I know, it's the ultimate temptation. I thought looking through the gate was going to be tempting, but this is our store, the merch store. And there is my ship right there, the brilliant lady. That's going to be mine and on our shelves after hitting Alaska with you guys next year. July 2026, that ship's going to be ours. Check this out. A lot more streamlined. There you go, Gabriel. You can get yourself your crystal ship. And then my buddy right there. There's that baby. Look at her. She is beautiful. So, yeah, we want you guys to go with us next year. Now, you can go on any Virgin Voyages cruise, and we will endorse it. We will love it. We will condone it. But if you want to be a part of the Magic Crew community and have so much fun in Alaska, we want you guys to go with us when we go next July 2nd to the 9th. So, look at all my new hats. I need this one. I need this one. I need this one. I might need that one. I don't know.
I would wear that.
You would wear that? I want that jacket over there. Have you seen the Letterman jacket? Yeah.
Oh, no.
And look, there's Christmas ornaments too, guys. Look, you can get a crystal ship for your Christmas tree.
It's like sweatshirt material. It's like sweatshirt material.
Oh, is it? It's not really a Letterman jacket?
I mean, it looks like one.
I could get away with it. I could wear this 2 days out of the year.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Check it out. They're doing trivia down here at the bottom. Sparkly. Sparkle. The brilliant lady. Woo.
Did you tell them who I saw? Did you see my note about who I saw?
Who did you see?
I just caught him out and he was gone.
Did you see Richard? He's here.
He's here somewhere.
Tamika told me he's here.
I saw him.
You know who I saw?
Who did you see?
Oscar. Do you remember Oscar?
Yes.
I walked up and like, dude, I hadn't seen you in forever. How you doing? He goes, yeah, the Scarlet Lady. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
So he will be doing magic at 5 o'clock today on deck 7. So
I want to do that. I want to see the new show. I want to...
we have a new octopus plush too. Do you see this guy? It looks like he's inside out. I think he's reversible.
Yeah, I think, well,
maybe.
He's two-headed. I don't know if he's reversible.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay, yes. So you can have a red head or a black head.
Speaking of, every single ship inside their fleet has an Inky, what we call him Inky. He's right over there. And on every ship, he's a different color. Scarlet Lady is red. The Resilient Lady, he's like teal.
It's a lanyard you can hook onto your phone case. But it's like crossbody.
Ooh.
Careful.
I pulled it down. They gotta let me buy it now. I broke it. It's a phone lanyard. That's kind of cool.
That's very
You're breaking everything. You won't let us buy it? Fine, we'll break it. Oh, it's a toothpick holder.
Right. Exactly.
That is truly a shot glass.
Sip your shot.
That is a
Or if you have a
shot tumbler.
daughter who has an American Girl doll, you bring
that
this
would be
home
cool.
for her afterwards, and she has her little this.
Haley's like, it's way too much
perfect
red.
Size.
Way too much red. I don't know, Michelle. What do you think? Do you
There's
think?
purple
I think
right there.
Yeah, there we go. There we go, Haley. You can be a per person. I don't remember the Christmas ornaments. Do you? Hey, Christmas ornaments?
Yeah, no. That's like a can, but it's actually like
A
it's.
sipper?
Yeah, that's cute. I have a coffee mug too.
So, where is
Have you
Inky?
been by coffee?
The Grounds Club? Look, it's Inky! And he looks gray. Is that right? Gray? So what do you do with Inky? Well, he can simply be on your desk at work to remind you that, better days will come again. But we've also seen people use Inky to hold their cell phones. He does hold phones, though he does like to watch. So he has to lean it back a little bit. But he will set a phone right there and you can kind of watch. But he's a great reminder of your last trip here on Virgin Voyages. And I'll have to get myself a brilliant
And he's
Inky.
inexpensive.
He's like $12.
Yeah.
So, all right, make oh look, what is that? Whoa! Cool, it's a trading pin.
Like a big one.
You can put it on.
An ornament?
Hey, it's an ornament. You can put it on your hat. It could be a brooch, a hat, a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some slides, and of course, I keep trying to convince Owen that he needs this guy right here, and he's just not. He hasn't decided yet. He's afraid that he can't wear it because it says Virgin Voyages on it.
The Diva was upstairs.
Oh, I haven't seen the Diva yet. We were talking about the Diva.
The Diva was upstairs.
But it's not Dixie Landings, though. Is it Dixie? I don't know. Is it Dixie? So
She was on the other side, so I didn't get that side.
we'll keep an eye out. But be prepared to spend some cash in here, guys. But it's worth it. Some really great merch, and we'll see you next year. You will be mine. You will be mine.
Yes, everything is done here this round.
All right, let's go see some of the other shops.
Okay, 8. So we'll get a long way across the game board today.
Lots of shopping. Sunglasses. The gentleman can get a shave or a haircut.
Go on, Casey, look at that. Okay. Yes, my friend, come on over, spin the wheel. My friend, what is
Get
your name?
yourself some watches, some jewelry.
Glorious.
I'll take everything inside there.
I was having bandits, but we landed on Channel. So you're getting 4 nuggets this time instead of 2. And you're giving 4 nuggets to one other team out there. Who wants the nuggets next to
Oh, look at this one. There's a little bit of red on
Yeah. She's like, look at that, look at that, look at that. All right, so here's Squid Ink. Squid Ink is in a different location on different ships. So on the Resilient Lady and the Valiant Lady, Squid Ink is down where the gift shop was. Very unique item, something you can't do on all cruise ships. You can get yourself a tattoo.
I hoodie with that
Yeah.
artwork.
You have that hoodie.
I do.
You came in and said you
that's a
wanted it.
t-shirt, but yeah, I did. When we went in November last year, it was cold. It was so not
Patrick, you need a shade. You need a shade from the guy's space. Oh, well, that makes sense. I'd much rather do a piercing than a. When you get on board, make yourself an appointment. They have tattoo artists. You can check out their work, and they do have. Hello. Make sure you get that thing booked as soon as you can. One thing that's very important to remember, guys, because sometimes people forget about it. They're like, I'm gonna get a tattoo, and then they're like, I can't go swimming.
Yes, they can. Can you? Do you have a cover for it? So
You gotta be.
Put a medical grade bandage on it.
There we go.
Proof and water resistant. So yeah, anything happens to the bandage, you come here, we switch it out for you without any extra
okay,
cost.
cool. So if you got a tattoo and then the next day was Bimini, you could still go.
Yeah, the
check
only
out the
thing
pool.
that we definitely tell our sailors to not go in the sauna.
Okay, that
If
makes sense.
their tattoo is done anywhere from their navel up, they can even go in the hot tub. There's no problem, as long as the tattoo itself is not being submerged in hot water,
Yeah.
because that's what kind of like loses the adhesive.
Okay, that makes
Awesome.
sense.
That's good to know.
That makes sense.
Because I think, a few years ago when we were hearing about, they're like, yeah, don't. We recommend don't swimming. So it's like, can you imagine walking around going, I got a cool tattoo, and they're like, Bimini. I'm like,
Yeah, I've done
can't get in the
swimming
water.
with sharks with a fresh tattoo.
Okay, cool. Very cool. That's good to know.
we don't recommend doing that though, unless you film it. There we go. Yes. TikTok. No. Exactly. Thank you, guys. Make your reservations as early as possible, and pick your favorite tattoo artist to make sure that they're available. You can.
Obviously, do small work, larger work. You know, they have a limited amount of time on their books.
You can pick your tattoo design, or you can have them help you design one. So, extra virgin. Well,
They got something going on in there.
are they? Is it one of the tours? I'll see if we can slip by we'll see if we can just slip by and show everybody real quick. Extra virgin. This is our Italian restaurant. Refers to virgin olive oil. And this is a really cool restaurant for its multi-course experiences. And I love the charcuterie boards. To me, the charcuterie boards that they serve are just so cool to watch them be made. There's a bar. Let me see if I can slip in real quick and show you guys where they make them. Just real quickly, I just want to show. Oh, look at this! They have some out there being prepared for dinner in just a bit. Look at those boards, guys. Yes, you can have yourself a nice charcuterie board before dinner. There's so much fun to share with others, and great entrees to choose from. Now it looks bright and airy in here now. Lots of mirrors, bright lights. I promise you, in the evening when you come in here, the lights will be dimmed. You're gonna be in a lot darker area. And for us half-blind people, we might have to turn our phone on to read the menu. But it's very cozy, it's very charming, and it's a great spot for a little cruise date. So, but the other good thing is if you're with a larger group, order everything. Put it in the middle of the table, just go crazy. So, extra virgin, the Italian restaurant here. And again, no charges, there's no upgrades. It's not like all of a sudden you go, oh, I want to try Palo, but it's going to cost me an extra $50 to do it. No, it is included in the cost of your vacation. So take advantage of it, enjoy it, get the charcuterie board, and dip that bread one more time if you can. Love the bread dipping, it's so much good, it's so much good fun. I don't know if I can find Susan again. She's probably back to shopping. Should we check the other side real quick? Check the other side? Lori loves the magic. You're correct. The shops are only available for purchase while we're at sea. Normally when you're on a cruise ship, if you're at port, the doors will all be closed. They're only open while you're away from a port. But because of our special tour today, they've opened the doors, but they're not open. So there we go. Here's your address for tonight. I've gotten some really good cologne that I've really enjoyed, and I need to order another bottle of it for next time. Do we need to hit Razzle Dazzle? It's right there in the corner, right? Razzle Dazzle? Test Kitchen, sorry. Yeah. Test Kitchen. This is not for everybody, but for those people that it is for, it's really fun. Owen can get an ear-to-ear magic tattoo if he wants to. Now, this doesn't look this way when you're here because it's the resolution's showing the flickering, but it doesn't flicker in real life.
Yeah, that's just the camera.
Yeah, it's just the refresh rate on the camera. Test Kitchen. This is where
you would get an aperitif.
This is your gastro experience. There are 2 separate menus, and depending on when you come and how you dine, you may get one or the other. Notice your menu.
If you're on a long cruise, you may get both.
Yeah. Notice that's the course. The first course is mushroom. The second course is egg yolk caviar. Third course, scallop ham. Fourth, beef or venison. And then last course is chocolate.
We've had this back course before. It was tasty. And you can see, so I have people frequently ask me, can you do gluten-free on Virgin? Please look at this menu. Gluten-free, gluten-free, gluten-free over here, gluten-free, 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 gluten-free. So, and they do let you choose between the 2. So
you can mix and match if you want to.
Yeah.
You don't really know what's going to be put in front of you, and that's kind of the part of it is they test kitchen. They're testing out items, and you're sort of giving your opinions of it and thoughts of it. And all they're going to tell you is 1 or 2 items that will be on the plate. So much fun because you don't know what you're going to get. The other fun aspect of that is you may get something in front of you. Sort of like me when I do food polls in the Disney parks. I don't know what you guys are going to put in front of me. So it's that excitement of it all.
Falls into that category.
But very upscale in the way it's done.
Yes.
You're not going to get a chicken sandwich.
Experience. It's
yes.
not like a quick meal. It takes time.
Test Kitchen. Yeah. The sous chefs are actually out here making the entrees. So if you're sitting over here, you actually can watch them prep. This is actually set right now for a large group.
Well, because they have all of these units coming in, so they're just going to seat everyone together. We've sat over here as well before, and that was fun because they were prepping food right here the whole time that we were eating. So that was fun.
Right by the windows.
Imagine being out at sea, and instead of like the port of Miami, you have just like ocean.
Ocean. Greg wants to know, are there any restaurants that you have to dress up for?
So one of the things that we love about Virgin Voyages is they do not have a dress code. Think bougie beachside hotel where they don't care what you wear. You can wear your shorts to dinner. They don't mind.
If you want to dress up and be nice,
if you want to dress up, absolutely you can. Do you want to wear shorts and a t-shirt? You can wear shorts and a t-shirt. They do not have a dress code. You dress as you would like to.
They are not snooty at all.
No.
So no dress code required.
Love that. Love that about them.
So, you know, you go on some other cruise lines and like, all right, well, tonight is 1990s night and everybody's got to wear tie-dye.
Now they do fun themed parties.
Yes, but it's
party and everyone wears their pajamas.
But even to the party though, even to the pajama party, if you don't show up in pajamas, nobody gives you the side eye.
If you want to, when they do the 80s themed workout. You can dress up in your 80s, you know, workout wear, which a lot of people do, which is fun. If you don't want to, though, they don't care. Have we discussed the fact that they have exercise classes and they cost no fee?
Yes. All of these dining experiences are included with your fare. Hopefully we're going to be able to go up to deck 16 and 15 and show you a little bit more of where we're at the moment. Of course, we're in Miami at the Miami cruise ports, but I love all the windows. Just think, Magic Cruisers, who's coming with us next year to Alaska? You will be looking out this window if you are dining at the test kitchen, but we're going to be on board for 7 nights. That means we're going to be able to eat at all of the restaurants without having to sacrifice one or two. So someone watching right now, someone watching today will be sitting inside this restaurant next July with the rest of the Magic Cruisers in Alaska. I'm trying to get Lori excited. Are you excited, Lori? Lori loves the magic, but does she love the Virgin Voyages?
I think it's fair that Lori gets to claim first dibs on the cruise because she was the first one.
She was the first one to book it. Yeah. All right, so what do we have here? This is our mixology station. This is where when you order your wine or your things that are being made.
They do have some activities that are like an additional charge. They have some classes, some mixology classes, some food photo classes. The fees for them are very reasonable. They're small, they're intimate.
So it's kind of fun when we're having dinner. I will come over here and watch them make some of the cocktails, and a lot of them will use seasonings and things like that, but you can just see the test kitchen. It's a mystery. All you know is that you're getting some peas and caviar, but if you're a foodie and you would love to try something new and different, yeah, we're just here for the food. You will be very happy with Test Kitchen. Let's go find Razzle Dazzle.
Okay. Gotta go down.
Yep, gotta go down to Razzle Dazzle. Thank you. Is it open? Oh. Thank you. All right, let's go down one. We've already seen the pizza place. We already had some ice cream. We ran into Tamika. Have you seen her yet? We got some good information from her about how the ship is different for Alaska.
Did you drive here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's closer to me. So.
All right. Let's take a left and hit the Razzle Dazzle. But we don't have the Razzle Dazzle. That's right, we're on the Brilliant Lady. They've taken Razzle Dazzle and turned it into Rojo. This is a new experience for us. So if you guys have been on any of the other cruise ships, including the Scarlet Lady, the Valiant Lady, the Resilient Lady, then you will be in a place called Razzle Dazzle. But this is a brand new concept, Rojo. So it's new for us as well. What a lounge here inside the restaurant. Cool. What do you think, Michelle? Very clean. That might be a different cruise line, guys. Are you heading out, Otnay? Have a good morning. So we'll have to wait until July. Unless, of course, Susan and I can find a way to get on board for an actual cruise itinerary. Of course, you know, the Brilliant Lady is not going to Alaska until spring of next year. And until then, the Brilliant Lady will be here in the Caribbean. So if you would like to check out the Brilliant Lady before then, plenty of itineraries to use. Rojo, inspired by and brought to you by Razzle Dazzle. Now, the concept of Razzle Dazzle actually comes out of World War II, where they had technology where they colored their battleships a certain way. So if you were to go onto the internet and type in Razzle Dazzle ship, you would get pictures and information, I believe from a British warship, I think if I remember correctly. They would create all these designs on the ship so that when it's seen at sea, it would confuse those who were finding it. So therefore they were dazzled. So. Alright, Sailor Services, aka Guest Services. You need help, come on down to deck 5 and they'll be glad to help you guys out here on Sailor Services. And Susan's favorite restaurant, Pink Agave. It is our upscale, I'd say, what's the term? What's the terminology I'm looking? Upscale, Tex-Mex. Sorry, I lost the word there for a second. Another great spot for photos, by the way. I had my very first ever coconut tequila here in Pink Agave. It was an experience. On the Scarlet Lady, we came in to dine, and the manager of the restaurant was walking around with a tray offering shots of coconut tequila to every diner. But he says, you have to wait. Have to wait until I tell you instructions. He went around to every single table, offered every single diner a shot of coconut tequila. And when he was done, he got onto the intercom and said, to the health of everyone dining, thank you so much for joining us this evening. And the entire restaurant took a shot of coconut tequila together. And because we were at sea in international waters, and everyone has to be 18 years or older, everybody got one. Everybody. Even Susan. So, pardon me. So why is this your favorite restaurant?
Because all menu items except for 2 are gluten-free, and one of the 2 they can modify to make gluten-free. So literally, you I can't have.
I had the entire thing. They didn't even take her order. They just took the menu and brought
in general,
everything.
I find everything to be very gluten-friendly, like chocolate pudding that has marshmallow foam. I had a macaroon. I had a flourless chocolate cake with raspberry filling. I had coconut pavlova and the 4th one. Everything else was so good. I'm blanking on the fourth one. It was another the chocolate. It was chocolate rocher, like hazelnut chocolate.
With the filling?
Yes. It was like a truffle, like a giant truffle.
Crossdresser Carrie wants to know, when do all the shops and the restaurants open? Now, because this is a special tour day, we're not actually leaving the port. They are making the ship available to us as travel agents, just so we can share this with people that are our clients.
The galley and
So
the quick service areas, like what I would qualify as quick service, they're open.
Yeah, we're gonna take you up to the galley.
As soon as you go on the ship, like
They're
before
always
it
open.
leaves, they're always open. And then the dining is generally dinner only, except for a couple of the restaurants have brunch.
Brunch, like the Wake.
Which is so good.
Really good.
Love that.
Razzle dazzle.
Yes, absolutely.
And the shop's open as soon as you hit international waters.
Yeah, international waters, because so taxes
They
are
don't
not
charge tax.
an issue. Yeah.
Which is why they open the shops for us here, just so we can show it, but we can't buy anything, which is just no fun. You can look at it, but you can't buy it.
This is a fun little photo op right here, this hallway.
Great
We've
photos.
taken
Not as good as the Manor,
No.
but it's still a nice place for photos.
For sure.
You want a picture in there?
All right, speaking of eating, I don't know if have we covered anything to eat yet? Oh, let me see, the Wake, the Dock House, the Social Club, we had Rojo, we had the pizza place, we did the Lick Pizza ice cream. Oh, let's try an elevator, let's take you to the galley, shall we? Yeah. This, of course, is one of our spa areas.
Love the spa. Love the spa.
Can we want to wait for the next one?
Yeah, we'll wait.
The elevators are really cool.
I don't want to force anyone to be on the stream, and it's a tight space. It's hard for people to not be on the stream.
These elevators, you gonna push the button again? Or did it already get pushed? Okay. Hi guys. Wait, is it Kitten Duos and Brittany's birthday today? Is it really?
Going out.
No way. Hi. Here, we'll slip on by you.
Going out.
Where you want to go? To the galley?
15.
15?
The most important deck on the ship. Deck 15. Now, let me show everybody the screen here.
Yeah.
While you're on board your ship, it will be a way for them to give you information of what's happening on your cruise.
Yeah, every day it changes.
And it's always changing for Scarlet Night. It changes.
Like right now it's red. It's not always red during the
Deck
day.
15.
All right, before we go into
It's a giant.
before we go into the galley, let's check out some of our services.
All right, upper body strength.
All right, we are in the athletic club, y'all. Let's get our work on.
So one of the things that's nice about Virgin Voyages, that you'll hear it's a party ship, or it's a, what do they talk? They talk about, you can party, but then you can also like work on your health. So they have lots of state-of-the-art machines, amazing fitness classes. You can detox and retox. I think that's how one of our salespeople refer to it. When they
You detox in the morning, then you retox at night, and you detox again in the morning.
get a juice shot. Have a bike. If you prefer that bike workout, they do have a room with that as well.
So Nick, I don't know if we'll be doing, if we do a stream in the morning, it will be a really short one just to check in with the crew. Because, we love checking in with you guys one way or the other. But it depends. If you guys are excited enough and motivate me enough after being tired, I might even do a night stream tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, go work out when you're on your cruise. Make sure you keep your gains. You can sign up for classes. And how much do the classes cost?
$0.
No. I mean, how much do they cost? Because every other cruise line, they charge you
They're free.
$15, $20, $25 to
They're
do this
free.
class.
They're free.
They don't charge you for your classes. So you want to...
On to your room to make sure you're going to show up, because I mean the spaces run
Yeah.
out. So they do, if you know.
want to make sure you actually show up. Yeah, I did a breathing class with Susan in this very room on the Scarlet Lady, and it was interesting. Look at our cruise port, guys. Look at all these windows. Oh, we're going to be looking out these windows to the Alaskan coastline when you go to Alaska next year. Oh, wow. How you doing, Yoo-hoo? Cross-Dresser Carrie, we're going to be on board and allowed to be on board tonight until 11:30, which is really exciting because we normally get on cruise ships. They give us a 3-hour tour, then tell us to get off because they have to get ready on their next sailing. Virgin Voyages has dedicated the entire day today to us as cruise travel agents to be on board the ship. Thank you so much to Virgin Voyages for inviting us and allowing us to be a part of this. And thank you guys so much for allowing us to be your travel agents, because you guys are the ones who've made this possible. Without your business, there would be no reason for Virgin Voyages to feel ever to want to invite us to do stuff like this. So we would love to know that if you have any questions or would like to go ahead and book your next vacation, wherever it may be, whether it's Walt Disney World, Disneyland, or cruising, that you reach out to us. eartoearmagic.com is our website. Let's go check out the cycle. I don't want to get the food just yet. I want to feel like I burn some calories first. So, I'm not burning any calories. But here's our cycle room. Now, from what Tamika has told me, they've made an effort to redesign and re-put the cycle, some of the machines out here so that you're looking out over the Alaska glaciers and stuff. So can you imagine being on a row machine on a treadmill and looking out into the Alaskan tundra? How you doing, Amy? Welcome in. So Martha, the first cruise, technically they already had their first cruise. Their first Mermaiden cruise was when they brought the ship from New York down to Miami. But they're going to be getting ready for their very first Caribbean cruise, like days. So they will be doing Caribbean here up until the end of winter 2026, and then
There's a Panama Canal, which I was told a few minutes ago when we were upstairs in training has sold out. No, it's not ours. Thank you for asking though. No worries. So they have sold out the Panama Canal cruise, the like repositioning cruise from here to California.
Did they save us a room?
They did not. So sorry.
Did you say pretty please? You've got to learn to say pretty please. So there are actually sailors who are going to be taking the ship to the West Coast. So that will be pretty cool.
And they have some West Coast from California and some West Coast Mexico. And then it will be moving to Alaska, which is when we are sailing to Alaska.
And these guys look at the wall. These four. Everybody else is like looking at the pool, looking at the.
They do have a cool screen though, where they can probably put something interesting to watch.
If I was walking up and somebody was watching a movie of something else on one of those things and not looking out the window, I'd say, hey, take that over to the wall. Take it to the wall. Oh, there's somebody. Uh-oh, we got another tour. actually take you into the food. One of my favorite places on board the ship. Welcome to the Galley. The Galley is going to be your main area of dining.
This is the buffet reimagined, I would say.
No buffets here, but if you're used to buffets, this is where your all-day dining is going to happen.
24 hours a day, there is at least a portion of the galley open 24 hours a day. So unlike other cruise ships where at like maybe you reach a certain time period and there's nothing left
Shut
to
it down.
eat, there is something open here 24 hours.
And as I talked about before, as you're walking in and as you're walking out, there's always grab and go. Grab yourself a Caesar salad, tres leches, your chocolate, your smoked turkey breast, charcuterie boards. They will change these items out every so often. Grab yourself a little container and put yourself some dressing in there. Take that Caesar salad back to your stateroom and enjoy it later. Put it in your fridge. Or take it back home and eat it right then. The gallery. We have got a lot to choose from here. And they think about it's not a full respect by calling it like a food court at a mall.
But it is kind of like that.
It is. It's each
Everything's
station's.
made in order, so that's a grab and go where we're looking. They have the
Your
beverage
complimentary
station.
beverages.
They also have hot like tea and coffee.
Bento
and
baby.
Sushi.
As much sushi as you want. In the morning they have fresh fruit, things like that.
This one's fun. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. But it's like those, those fancy popsicles that are like dipped in
Or you can get your bubbly there
chocolate.
too.
Yeah, they have bubbly there too, so you can get them together. The tacos, that is fun. They have 2 gluten-free options for tacos there. Noodle around, that's like the ramen station.
Yes, and they have a Thai curry noodle
Yes.
that I want to have later. One of my favorites.
Hot off the press panini, which I love this space. So
Your Cuban
all the
sandwiches,
sandwiches are
avocado
panini or open faced,
I
and
had a shrimp salad.
all of them can be made with gluten-free bread. So that's very cool.
Diner and Dash is your one space that is going to be open all the time, even in like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and so like for lunch today, they had buttered chicken, kind of like an Indian kind of theme. Tonight they're having like roast beef and mashed potatoes.
Sweet.
And,
I wanted to try the butter chicken, but I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
Burger Bar. Today's specialty was the Miami Heat.
Yes.
I'll show you guys
They
in just a
normally have
second.
a burger of the day, plus you can just get a burger, like with whatever cheese you would like, bacon. And then the bakery, this is where I got my 4 desserts. There were 2 additional desserts I chose not to get that were
6
also
desserts that were all
gluten-free.
gluten-free.
The daily mix.
The Ground Club is now a coffee shop.
Yes.
The Daily Mix is your soup and salad. You can create your own
And in the
salad.
morning, they have like different breads and bagels and toppings.
Lox.
So like, and they have gluten-free bagels normally, so you can get like gluten-free bagels with cream cheese.
And we'll get the Gunbae in just a moment. It's actually another restaurant. So let's hold that for just a second. Let's take you guys through to the Galley. Your go-to for dining here on any of your Virgin Voyage ships. Leo, our boys eat so much. I really think that they actually eat their weight, and we what's the word? Recoup all of the costs that we pay for our our cruises. For their cruises, they eat their cruise fare back in sushi. All of them are served in bento boxes. They are reusable, they are sustainable, they are clean, no trash.
In the morning, they do like fruit salads.
Oh, yeah.
Here. You grab like different.
We found out that Tony does not like the sushi. Pops and bubbles. We got ourselves our champagne bar and our popsicles.
The one in the back, the chocolate banana.
Would you like a popsicle? Which one do you want?
I don't know.
They have berry rosé, peach, and chocolate. What about? Banana.
Alcohol.
Okay.
Peach is like peach flavor.
Yeah.
And the banana and the chocolate is most popular.
Now, she's gluten free. Can she have these?
No. I think it's okay for peach,
peach?
and
So no chocolate
and the
banana.
rosé. Okay, I think I remember that from last time. Which is fine. I think I'll pass for now because I just had that ice cream.
I may swing back by and try one of those later. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
my pleasure.
So they do have wine and champagne there that you can also get. So if you want to dip your popsicle into your champagne,
Bubbles and pops. All right, let's talk about it. Let's give them something to taco about. You got your tacos al pastor, which is Susan's favorite go-to.
They're so good.
Yes, and and they make them little. They're street tacos. They're small. So you have a couple bites.
Just not
Fish
my
tacos.
favorite, but if you like fish tacos, they might totally be your thing. So.
Let me actually show you the menus so don't walk right past it. The fried avocado, pescado, and the tacos al pastor. I'm gonna try that fried avocado later. I'm gonna try that. I did not get that before. Now, we're walking around and we could very easily walk up to any of these stations and just say, hey, may I please have a fried avocado taco? And they will prepare one. Yes, a little bit. But, so when you walk up, you can just ask for something. Or, the great thing about this is that you can sit down at any of the stations and there are menus on the middle of the tables. And on the menus, there's a little red flag. The red flag, if you lift that flag, it tells the servers that you are hungry and know what you want. And they will come by and take your order, bring it to you. You don't have to even get up and get your own food. So, you're like, food courts are great, but then you have to walk to this one, and you have to walk to that one, and walk to this one, and you want one of everything from different stations. Well, simply stay at your station, charge your phone, and when you're ready for another bite, lift your flag. The server will come by and take your order, put the flag back down.
So unlike a regular food court where you have to go from place to place to place, if you want a little bit of everything, you just lift your flag, order from all the different places you want. Like when we first got here, we got tacos, you got a salad, sushi, desserts. You don't have to walk from place to place to place. They will bring it to you.
I actually
got
up,
a sandwich.
I got up to go to the restroom and then washed my hands when I was done. And one of the servers saw me stand up and came over to me and goes, "Can I get something for you, sir?" He was afraid I was having to get up and get something myself. And he was rushing over to make sure that I got taken care of. And they're good like that. So, and you're exactly, Dancing Bear, real good food. We're not talking terrible buffet kind of stuff. We're talking about good stuff. And one of my favorites, noodle around, miso udon, Thai curry ramen. This is really good. Tonkatsu ramen and the spicy tonkatsu ramen.
Now this is by its nature not gluten-free. I'm not able to eat here, but I can tell you that I have talked to many people that have it and they loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I love the Thai curry ramen.
I'm a little jelly that I can't.
Sorry, honey. Pardon me. And hot off the press, this is our sandwiches. Look at those cute little bites. Oh wow. They have Cubans, bocarones, pinchos, and grilled vegetable pincho.
And as previously mentioned, all of these sandwiches can be gluten-free. And I have had that one on several occasions, the banana and Nutella. So gluten-free bread, they toast it, and then they put Nutella, bananas, and it's like a strawberry puree over the top. So.
And of course, you gotta have a avocado toast, right? All right, let's go check out Diner. The Diner, the burger bar, our salad bar, our desserts, and then we're gonna take you guys in the Gunbae. Thank you guys who are joining us here today. We hope that you guys are enjoying being aboard. the Brilliant Lady. It is a brand new ship in the fleet here at Virgin Voyages. Slightly smaller, slightly more narrow because it's going to Alaska and can get into those spaces that make it easier to navigate the passages for its Alaska cruises. So if you guys are interested in more information, would like to book your next Virgin Voyage cruise, we'd love for you guys to reach out to us. eartoearmagic.com is our website. Leave us out a travel inquiry form. And remember, we don't just help you book your Virgin Voyages cruise. We go on them. We love them and we use them ourselves. And this is not just us trying to sell you a product. This is us enjoying a product that we love for you guys to enjoy as well. So thank you guys for joining us here today. Diner and Dash. I did not get some of the butter chicken, but I was very tempted. And of course, cashew butter chicken. Good. Oh, let's check out the Miami Heat burger bar. Get yourself a custom-made burger cooked just for you when you order. And we're trying to make everybody else, you know, salivate and get excited about this. It looks awesome though. Miami Heat, mojo beef, black beans, ricotta cheese, cabbage salad. Oh, and for breakfast, they have a French toast burger that the Nichols taught me all about.
So if I could eat bread, I would be eating this so often. The flatbreads that they have.
What is that?
It is
It's a dulce de leche. Oh my gosh.
You need.
Not right now.
We'll swing back by.
I will be back here. We're going to be here all day. We will be back here.
Okay, so they're not all labeled, but so I asked because there's only one that's labeled gluten-free. But this chocolate ginger bar, which I've had before, which is why I didn't get to say that's gluten-free. And then this chocolate marquise. This was the one with the raspberry filling, and it was so good. Like I could eat like 10 of those.
I've had this before as well. The tropical cheesecake's one of my favorites. I swear there's a mutant blackberries on top of that thing. Hang on, I gotta get closer to this. This is way too far away. Look at the size of that blackberry. Oh. Susan had this and she was just making yummy noises the whole time. The marquis is gluten-free.
I love the marquis.
There's the peach dessert I can have, but she can't.
This Rocher almond and hazelnut it's like a chocolate truffle. It's so good, and that is gluten-free. This is like one of my favorites too, this coconut pavlova, because the pavlova is like crispy on the outside, but then just melts in your mouth, and the coconut cream inside is chef's kiss. It's so good. And then this is the other one, this almond acai panna cotta is also gluten-free. It's also vegan. Full jar.
And the eclairs are gone. The Brilliant Ladies are not there at the moment.
Yeah, no, they're
Every single ship for the desserts has an eclair. And it's always the color that is the ship of the Inky. And luckily I grabbed one before because it looks like they're out at the moment.
They always have fresh fruit in the morning. And in the afternoon, you have
All right. Now, you have to shout this one out loud. This Korean barbecue is not a quiet restaurant. It's a very loud restaurant. Everything about this restaurant is loud. It's all about the party, the food, the experience. Welcome to Gunbae.
It was fun. And unless you're a large group by yourself, you get to meet new friends because they will see you well enough. There are no tables for two here.
No two tops. They're all tables of 6. And so if you're a couple cruising together, then you will be sat with other people. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 8 on that one.
There are surprisingly a lot of things on this menu also that I can have that are gluten-free. So if you have to do gluten-free, plenty of items available here. Honestly, the Extra Virgin is the one restaurant that I have a little bit of trouble dining at. All the others are super, super easy. But it's pasta. So.
Gunbae. Try the, what is it? Double crispy chicken. So good. The menu can be a little overwhelming if you're not used to Korean barbecue. Yeah, wait and let the server know what you're interested in, what you've had, what you haven't had before. They will take it, they will get all your food here, and then they will prepare it for you at your table. That is your oven right there. The grill is in the middle. And if you are gluten-free, don't worry. They prepared Susan's on the grill before everybody else's, and then cooked ours afterwards so that hers was completely clean.
Yeah, they did an amazing job of taking care of me.
Now,
I feel very safe eating here. I'm very safe.
You have been on a few cruises with Virgin Voyages. You've never had an incident.
No. And there's other cruise lines that we won't talk about right now that I would not feel comfortable sailing because they don't really take care.
Well, they tell you can have a salad or the pudding. But why is this restaurant so loud though? Why is it called Gunbae?
It's a drinking game.
It's a drinking game. When you're playing the game and someone loses and is out, everyone at the table shouts, Gunbae! And that person has to take a shot of, not the sake, I keep forgetting what it's called. This thing. It's not, it's something else. It is... Where is that? But there's something else too. I got in trouble when I would call it sake. It was something. But anyway, it is a drinking game, and so there's a lot of people shouting. That is the menu, by the way. So it gets really raucous, so to speak. Is that the word I'm looking for? A lot of energy, very high vibe. If you're looking for a quiet space, that's where you want to go to something like Pink Agave or Extra Virgin. But if you're okay for the louder places, the fun high vibes, the high energy, Gunbae. The wake is very quiet, yes. So listen to this. Tony says, I am the pickiest eater. And he is. No, he can't eat hot or spicy stuff. He thought Gunbae wouldn't work, but it was excellent. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Tony. Custom made salads, soups. Chicken noodle.
So they have 3 like design salads, or you can just make your own. So you can say, I would like the mixed greens with some boiled egg and cucumbers and carrots and red onions, and they'll totally hook you up.
So whether you're the person who comes in and says, you know what, I want the chef salad, they'll make it. Or you can come in and go, you know what, I want this and that and this and that and this and that, and they will still smile at you. They may make fun of you when you walk away going, look at that bald guy with that weird salad. They only said that to me, but they make awesome salads and make it just the way you want it. So thank you guys.
So see tonight, they're having, so right now they have the cashew butter chicken, but tonight they have beef Wellington with a truffle au jus, grilled salmon with a caper and lemon butter sauce, truffle mashed potatoes, I want those, roasted root vegetables, and then mixed vegetables with garlic.
Here at the Daily Mix, having beef Wellington.
Overnight, then they have like breakfast 24/7. That tends to be their like overnight, so they have like taters.
They also, this is, remember, Virgin Voyages is based out of the UK. So when they have breakfast items, they serve tomatoes because it's very much a British item. So every time I come to have breakfast here, I always get myself some tomatoes. Grilled tomatoes.
Their bacon, that's my go-to. When they have them, sweet potato tots, because that sweet potato tots are my jam, and bacon. So we'll get done with whatever show, it's late at night, party, Scarlet Night, and we always hit Galley, and I always get tots and bacon.
Oh, our first cruise with the Scarlet Lady, we had sweet potato tots. Oh, those were good. Oh, and we haven't seen them since. Disney Pal from Boston, welcome in.
I mean, I love tots of all kinds, but sweet potato tots are
Yeah, I want to eat my
absolutely
tots.
superior. Absolutely superior.
No, you can't have my tots. They're mine. Now, we're going to show you the pool. Now, I'm going to tell you. Sometimes people see this and they go, wait a minute. I see these gigantic cruise ships that hold 40,000 people. Deck 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 are all pools. They have underwater pools. They have pools with this. They have pools with that. They have pools with Ferris wheels in them. You are not going to find that here on the Virgin Voyages ship. They do have a pool. They do have a hot tub. But it is not huge because it is just enough for the people who need it. And that's only as big as it's going to get. Welcome to the pool.
Into the pool for a minute to cool off, and then she lays back out right here. Now during parties, these come off. They take these off.
So Scarlet Night, this pool area becomes the party area. Scarlet Night, it is the premier vibe here on any Virgin Voyages cruise. And this deck, after 10 o'clock, or usually around 10:30, you know, check your app, will change into Scarlet Night. That entire wall will be taken over by the largest inflatable octopus you have ever seen. And the captain's crew will come out, and everyone wearing red will be on both decks all around this area. And it will be a party. So much fun. And after the happenings crew has danced and entertained you, they will open it up to everyone else, and the pool becomes the wettest dance floor on the ocean. Tony says last time I saw Chris by the pool, he was in that balcony mat. I was. Okay. Welcome in. If you guys are just joining us here today, we are on board the Brilliant Lady, Virgin Voyages' newest ship. And we are getting a little sneak peek of it before it hits the Caribbean this winter and before it goes to Alaska next spring. Disney Pal from Boston. Seeing there it says, oh, what did you say? The, hang on. I saw it, something about this. Someday I want to do a cruise, but my wife was seasick. I would tell you this, try a small weekend cruise and you may be surprised. You're not sloshing about like Gilligan's Island. And all you have to do is take a little bit of those seasick tablets or get yourself what they call a relief band. And if that works for your wife, she may have a whole lot more fun than she thought she was going to. What you got?
It's called a Honey I'm Home. It is a non-alcoholic cocktail.
Cocktail?
Yes. I mean, this is one of the things that we like about Virgin Voyages. I don't really drink. Chris will tell you I'm a total lightweight. But they have 0 proof cocktails at all of their bars and their restaurants. Unique drinks that vary from location to location. So it's not like your only options aren't just, oh, well, I'm going to be, virgin pina colada. Or, this is custom made. It's delicious. So.
Have you tried it?
I did. Do you want to try it?
No, you're good. I'm not going to take your drink. I do want to see if I can keep Wi-Fi open long enough to take you to a spot that very few people go to. But Owen and I finally got to try it for the first time last time. You want to go with me? We're going to go up. Don't know how Wi-Fi is going to keep up here. So, we'll see how it goes. Now, if you do decide you want to go on a cruise, make sure you get yourself a travel agent. And when you get yourself a travel agent, make sure you get one that knows what they're talking about. Do not let your travel agent use you for their research. You need to be taken care of by them. So make sure you have somebody who can take care of you and already knows how to get around the ships. So reach out to us. We'll be glad to help you guys book and plan your next vacation on the cruise ships here at Virgin Voyages. Reach out here to yourmagic.com is our website. Fill out a travel inquiry form over on the travel services page. And we'll be glad to make your next Virgin Voyage cruise a reality. All right, can we leave now?
This is normally our spot for sail away.
Yeah.
Right here.
The only difference is there are no cruise shares here during sail away.
No.
There are.
And there's normally somebody set up passing out champagne.
Free bubbly.
Like right there.
Everyone gets complimentary champagne at the sail away party. And it all happens here. And if you're sailing away from Miami, you get to watch Miami go away in the distance. Ooh, a little windy up here, huh? How you doing, Terry? Overlook this little piece of heaven. You should get some.
Is it so spicy?
No, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. You got a drink. Try it. I also like the bao buns. The barbecue beef rib bao bun is really good. You can also get yourself some dips or some bowls. But Owen and I had to come up and try the bao buns. He thought he was going to love the oyster mushrooms, but he liked the barbecue beef rib just a little bit better. You're going to get yourself some popcorn? Hey, can we go to Richard's Rooftop? I think we can. Susan's going to get herself some popcorn. Get yourself some popcorn. I was joking. It's not hot. It's so hot. It's hot. It burns the roof. You need some. She's gluten free, and she really wants to try some of the popcorn.
Like he's had the popcorn before, and he's trying to tell me it's not spicy, and I'm gonna love it. It's super spicy. See?
I told you it wasn't spicy. I told you it wasn't spicy. You want to try it though, right?
No. Carlos is looking out for me.
She can handle a kernel or two.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, though.
Get the super spicy popcorn. All right. Normally, this is where your tour ends. You have to stop right here because beyond this is Richard's Rooftop. Only ones available, only ones who can go out on Richard's Rooftop are those who are super rock stars. Those and the giant, the suites they have on board. Rock stars can have access to Richard's Rooftop at all times. Come up here for a sail away party or for special drinks and things and occasions. Can we go out? Should we go try? Susan and I have been on Richard's Rooftop a couple of times on tour, so we can take everybody out there, right? Can we?
See you. Are you here for the cocktail party?
No, we just wanted to show them the rooftop. Can we just walk out and just show them that?
For 1 minute, very quickly. Yes,
Oh yeah, real quick. I won't even get into the end. Awesome, thank you. We won't even, they have a cocktail party coming up. We're not even going to disturb them. Over here on Richard's Rooftop, they have hot tubs there, I believe 2 on each side. Very private, very demure. But notice you've got little special places here to hang out just for the rock stars. And if you get a rock star suite, they're going to make sure that you're going to enjoy it. And there are plenty of awesome special perks for rock stars. So I won't stay out here for long. They have a special cocktail party back there. I have a feeling Richard is probably back there right now. So maybe we'll run into him later. We'll see. Never met Richard in person, almost a couple of times, but we'll see. Maybe I'll run into him today. So Richard's Rooftop, just for Rockstar Suites. Lord Loves the Magic, we did a romance package and got to go to Richard's Rooftop for an event. They really keep the drinks flowing there. They don't hold back. So if you get the romance package or something like that, it's really nice to have access to
I'll
it.
have it to check on that information, but the cocktail party is until 6.
Thank you. All right, should we go to the front of the ship and check out the outdoor areas there? Thank you so much to everybody who's hanging out with us today in the Magic Crew. If you're watching with us today for the very first time, welcome. My name's Chris. This is my wife Susan, and we're both Travelmation travel agents. We love to share and help those who are interested in going to some travel places. And we obviously aren't in the parks today, but normally Monday through Friday we bring you guys to Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort. And today is a special event here in Miami just to check out the newest ship for Virgin Voyages. But we hope that you guys will feel comfortable coming in. We have an amazing group of people who hang out with us every weekday, and we'd love for you guys to consider coming in and hanging out with us again in the future. Go check out some of the yes, very much so.
For those that prefer to be outside with their exercise, they do have that availability. In addition to that, if you like to be outside, they have some additional options for boxing and different outdoor manual equipment for exercise. They do have that half-court basketball court as well.
Plenty of places to get some exercises done. You guys, they're all in here giving me a hard time because they're not using nautical terms. We're making assumptions that there were going to be people watching here who might not know what the bow is or the stern. They may think if I'm talking stern, somebody's mad with them. One of our favorite things to do is, of course, you know, to play on the seesaw. No kids. You don't even have to share the seesaw with the kids. Half. swings, lots of places to just sit, relax, and retire. Now, we've talked about Scarlet Night. It is the party night. Happens aboard every ship. But the first night, you're gonna have your PJ party, the pajama party. Starts at 10 p.m. Your first day, your embarkation day, will happen right back here. Everyone comes out in their PJs. And for Alaska, we may have to have some stronger PJs. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna walk up to, I can do it, I can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Walk on up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this only goes straight down to the deck below, but if you go halfway out and further, all the way down to the bottom of the ship. This is not always open, and there are restrictions on who and how much many people can get out there. So when it is open, take advantage of it, because if you want to have some fun just kind of looking down and scaring yourself, do so. You can see how far down it goes. Ugh. Egad. Okay, my knees are giving out. I gotta look up again. Now the running deck, of course, like Susan said, is one deck up. But even if you're not a runner, still go up there. It's a great spot to take a photo with the funnel. And it's a great photo selfie spot up there as well. Well, Lisa, for whatever reason, things change, or if you decide you do, we would love for you to join us. Something about group cruises just means you get to experience it with other people. If you've never cruised before, you have somebody who can help you get on and off the ship. They'll let you know where to go, how to do, what is a muster. You know, what do I do for Scarlet Night? You know, and how do I change restaurants and move things around? Sometimes being by yourself, especially on a first cruise, can be really, really overwhelming. So group cruises are great, but at the same time, we hope that if you have any inclination to try out one of these cruise ships, that you'll reach out and let us help you out, answer your questions, and get you prepared and ready for a good time. So. Thanks, Gretchen. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here today. Right. So normally these cabanas are locked, so you have to reserve them. But you know, we're getting a tour, and the travel agents, they're giving us access to places that might not easily be accessible. Check it out. Have your own little space to sit. It's just yours. It's reserved just for you, and get yourself a little.
These are awesome for a sea day if you just want to get away with you and your friends. Quiet spot, bigger than just a regular balcony.
Look at that. You got a couch over there, your bed over there, couch over there for other guests. You know, we should consider booking one of these for one day in Alaska.
That would be fun.
Just for the group. Say, hey, we're gonna have this cabana open for one day. And anybody wants to come by can. What do you guys think? Anybody who's going with us in Alaska, you think that would be a good idea? You can put on your parka and come hang out, look for whales with us. We could whale watch. Say normally these are closed off, so it's kind of cool to have access to them. Yeah, a small one. We need a bigger one for our group. And a toque. Toque! Where's my toque? Can I get in a Virgin Voyages toque? It'd have to be really bright red. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's more for us to see on the ship today, and we're thankful again to Virgin Voyages for giving us the opportunity to come on board for more than just 1 or 2 hours, but to spend the entire day, afternoon, and evening. And we're thankful that you guys could hang out with us here today as well. We're going to wrap up because we've got some work to do. It's been fun, but Susan and I have got some more touring, some more questions to ask, and some more things to try out here aboard the Brilliant Lady. We hope that you guys have enjoyed today's tour. We hope that you guys will consider taking a Virgin Voyages cruise in the future, whether it's on your own for an anniversary or a birthday celebration, or maybe even think about it. If everyone is 18 or older, you could even take a group of high school graduates aboard their very first adults-only cruise. Yeah, I think that would be cool if somebody had taken me on a cruise for my high school graduation. So if you would like to book with us, you can always do so. Our website is eartoearmagic.com, and just fill out a travel inquiry form. Let us know where you want to go. We'll make it happen. And remember, our services come at no cost to you whatsoever. You pay the same price even if you contact direct with Virgin Voyages, but then you wouldn't have Susan and I to help you answer all the questions and help you through all the issues. And if something does pop up, you've got somebody on your side, because we represent you, not the company. And it's good to have somebody in your back pocket if you need them. So reach out to us, and thank you guys for sharing our information out to those that you know, your friends, your family, your groups, your organizations. And we would love to have a referral and have someone say, hey, I'm reaching out to you because a friend of mine told me all about you guys. So thank you guys for that, and we appreciate it. So it is time for us to close on out for today. We hope you've enjoyed the tour. We hope you have gotten an idea of what it looks like here. And we want to hear from you. We want to see you, and we would love for you guys to be a part. Again, our Alaskan cruise is going to be next summer, July 2nd through the 9th, aboard this very ship. And we're going to be on from July 2nd to the 9th. And we'd love for you guys to be a part of it. If you're interested, we can even, I think the mods, did the mods have a link? I thought the mods had a link.
I dropped one in yesterday.
Yeah, mods, if you have a link for this exact Alaskan cruise, you can put it in today's chat and let them, they can click on it, and you guys can look at all the information about the itinerary and even find prices yourself, depending on which room and type of room you'd want. And if you're really excited, you can go ahead and book it, because the link itself is a page that's dedicated to Susan. And if you book it, you'll be booking it directly with her and through her, and we'll add you to our group cruise. We hope that you guys will consider it. We're looking forward to taking our family and our extended family, the Magic Cruisers, to Alaska next summer. So anything you want to say to everybody before we sign off?
We look forward to working together, and thank you for allowing us to talk.
So thank you guys so very much. From here in Miami, again, we thank you. We hope you guys have a great afternoon. Tomorrow, we may go live in the morning on Patreon, but we may not go live on YouTube until later on in the day. So if you are part of our Patreon group, you don't need to be told about the shop. But if you are part of our Patreon group, you can come into the live chat, or if you are not part of it and would like to check it out, you can go so at patreon.com/year-to-year magic, and we might check in with you guys before we leave Miami and see how things are going. So remember, guys, community is what it's all about. So look out for everybody else. And as we always say here on the channel, share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment. But whatever you do, be the sunshine in somebody else's day. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, have a wonderful magical afternoon, and we'll see you guys on the ship. This ship. I like this ship. We'll see you guys real soon. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. Bye.